someone's asked, using the inside-out approach, how can I not take things personally when my daughter, 14, teenager, is often moody or rude or pushes boundaries? I find myself getting frustrated and reacting even though I know it's a teenage brain thing. I'd love to stay calm, just let it all wash over me and be there for her and her needs, rather than taking it on me and seeing it as a reflection on me. One of the things that happened during my week with my daughter is that we had one major falling out, something that I did that she didn't like at all. I tidied up her room and she really didn't want me to have done that, despite the fact that I'd warned her I was going to do it, and I gave her every opportunity to be involved, and she wasn't interested in getting involved, so I did it instead. She absolutely lost her mind. I mean, wow! It was spectacular. I think my ear's still ringing from her screaming in it. And she screamed at me that she hated me. And she slammed the door. And she really meant it. Like, she really meant it. I hate you. Now, there was a time when I would have taken that stuff personally. And I really would have taken that stuff personally. But I don't know, I guess I've just seen enough about how I'm experiencing the world. So that whole taking it personally thing, well, that person that looks like it's under attack is a creation of thought. It's like, well, what is it that's under attack here? What is it that's taking it personally? What looks like it's at risk? Well, is it a notion of how things should be? Is it a notion of how I should be? Is that what's under attack? Because if that's what's under attack, then that's just the content of a thought system again. You don't have to worry about that at all. It's all completely made up. It's all completely made up. So I've seen that, and I've seen that when this lovely, beautiful being who I love with a passion uncontested screams in my face, literally screams in my face, I hate you, with every ounce of passion that she can muster, to try and hurt me as much as possible. That, well, it's just, yeah, whatever. You're talking to the thought system, love. It's no problem at all. It's no problem at all. And also, understanding where she's coming from, understanding that she is in the lowest of low moods, that she is so caught up in her own thought system that what Daddy has done, what she's observed, does definitely not match up to her own judgments and categorisation of how her room should be. It's not matched up with that. So what is the fact that Daddy's tidied her room isn't matching up to how her own thought system believes it should be, and it's triggered a major emotional outburst. And where's the problem there? There is no problem there. And one of the bits of feedback that we had from another listener who's a 3 principles practitioner themselves, about the other one about teenagers, was that they had an insight themselves, that I was really struggling. I was even starting to question whether the principles really applied to parenting, because I didn't know how to cope with this difficult teenage daughter who seemed to tick the boxes for every disorder under the sun. And then I had this major insight. Literally every time that I am thinking that my daughter is a problem, I am projecting, and she lives up to that reality that I am creating as a parent. So seeing that we're only ever experiencing our own thought system reflected outwards into the world. I mean, can't remember who used to talk about it. I think it might have been Wayne Dyer. He says it's not so much I'll believe it when I see it. It's the other way round. It's I'll see it when I believe it. We see our own beliefs.